because one of the greatest things for me was connecting with the kids. I absolutely loved having the opportunity to bring movement and thought and art to them in a way that wasn't being given to them at school. It was something that I was hoping to incorporate just into their general thought patterns. And I really, really loved. They were so warm and so inviting, and we had so much fun just exploring. Like every time I went in, I was just amazed at how generous their spirits were, and I just loved it.
Okay.
And I brought books in, and I read books, and we did yoga and breathing patterns in relation to books that might not even necessarily be books that were telling them to be mindful, just bringing mindfulness into books. And we did coloring, and we did, activities that revolved around feeling grateful for things and feeling happy and feeling strong and feeling like you have a voice. Bringing yoga to them in this location, a place that they wouldn't have thought there was going to be yoga and movement and mindfulness. I loved that. I loved bringing them something that might not be part of their natural day. It's just, and even now with the pandemic, especially, kids can't get out, and so there's this, and I mean, I know as an adult how stressed I feel.
It sounds to me like this is such a wonderful program, considering the stress that the kids have with their home life and such things as food insecurity and the parents' job insecurities and things like that. Is that right?
Absolutely. And the best thing about it is it's not just for the kids. The families could actually do this together. They could take a breath. They could stretch a little bit. Everybody's under stress. And I am so grateful to have been able to be a part of these people's families, because they really were so, they've come in and they were so generous with their thoughts and their kindness. And just want to say that, like, just relieving stress, the school, the pandemic, the home life, the friendships, the life in general, all of a sudden just became so quiet, and everybody was focused on helping. They were all holding each other's hand, like one person, and pulling back and supporting. And that just taught them something. It taught me something. It was such a special, peaceful moment. And I mean, that was just one. There are so many times that the kids, when I'd be watching them, that they would have that special moment. To be able to have these mindful programmings, art programs, music programs, they're meant to expand our children. And to give it to these kids who would not normally have it is, to me, like, why this type of programming has to be part of this kid's hoops and homework. Has to, and it has the beautiful my programming, the violin programming. There's been art. There's gardening. That's the process. So teaching them their steps before you get somewhere. We have to find ways for people to support this programming, grants, private, to come in and offer the help to my type of programming, the arts, because these kids, I have little pictures of them. So I brought my guitar player and we danced flamenco, and I brought castanets so all the kids could try castanets. And I have a picture of them, like a little video, where they're all stamping their feet. They're sitting on their chairs and they're stamping their feet, and I'm stamping on the wood floor. And I just, it was so interactive, interactive things like that. Just like, those kids deserve it. And we have to find ways to support that, because it's very important.
Okay.